Hello everybody, welcome back to Cure for the Common Game. Today we're going to be talking about Squee in deck number 340. Wow, 340. Whew, I've got a problem. Anyway, Squee, everybody's favorite goblin cabin boy. Um, I don't, I'll admit, I took the cheap way out on Squee. I know there's got to be a uh, sacrifice engine thing here. Maybe I mean I can think of like Goblin Bombardment, National's Altar, and all that jazz. And I don't, yeah, I'm sure that deck's out there, but I didn't build it. I built goblins, stupid goblins, which, if I'm not mistaken, now that I think about it, isn't that the same thing I did for Squee Goblin Nabob? I don't know. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Goblin Nabob was way, way back there. I think I've done it. Pretty sure. Was that deck number 126? Is that 126? Yes, 126 was Goblin Nabob. Anyway, didn't look at that deck, didn't look at the video, just built this one like I thought I should. Okay, I guess first and foremost what we normally do is the ramp or color fixing category. I have no artifact ramp in the deck. I'm using spells like the ritual. Here, let's see if we can shoot down and get the glare off. Battle Hymn. Love the Battle Hymn because the idea here is that we're going to have just a ton of creatures, and I would love to have a Krinko My Boss in the deck, but I don't have another one. So that's just the way things are. Of course, our Mana Geyser, because it's too good not to play. After that one day, I'm super sold on it. The boys over at well, everybody's talking about it. The CCO boys and the EDH Redcast. So Brightstone Ritual. I love Brightstone Ritual because there again, we have goblins. I mean, a ton of goblins. You know, a smart guy would fix all this stuff before I started. But anyway. So, I guess let's look at our goblins now. Goblin Bushwhacker is really good. Creatures you control. So your entire team gets +1 in haste, more importantly. The War Driver, when he attacks, every attacker gets +1, so that's good. Now we've got some, like the Goblin King. Mountain Walk, EDH, we tend to be mostly a multicolor formats. You know, sometimes monocolors out there, but like this deck. Mountain Walk, I mean, it's probably the least of the land walks. But anyway, Goblin Chieftain, of course, gives them all +1 in haste. The new Trash Master from 19 is going to make them pretty big. Of course, the War Chief makes them cheaper. Now, Reckless One. You know, because if you're going to do a 4-mana Goblin, why not? That I just thought about Goblin Wizard. Treasure Nabber. As I talk about Treasure Nabber, I'm going to go over here and get the Dark Binder to see if I have a Goblin Wizard. But I do not have an. I do have a Goblin Wizard. Goblin Wizard's going in place of something. Okay. So Treasure Nabber, you're going to borrow their soul rings and stuff, and it's just borrow. I mean, we're not going to steal them forever. Of course, we have the Goblin Matron that's going to, you know, tutor you up a goblin. We got the Goblin Ringleader, potentially get you some goblins. And, you know, you got to have, since we're playing Squee, we got to have Squee. Goblin Surgeon, because that's how goblins would spell surgeon. Sack a goblin to regenerate a creature? That's not bad. Of course, we have our standard 1-drops, the Mog Fanatic, Raging Goblin, Frenzied Goblin. Turkish can't block this now. Skirk Prospector can solve some problems as well. I didn't do like the empty the warrens thing because I didn't figure we were going to have, you know, a whole bunch of like weird storm stuff. The Initiate. Yeah, I'm not exactly certain why I picked matte sleeves, and most of the cards in this deck are foils, so you can't really tell, so they just look dark like that. But Warren Instigator seems really, really good. He's the double shot lackey, which the lackey would have been amazing too, but the lackey's gotten ridiculous here lately. Goblin Recruiter, got to have that one. Then we've got some, you know, Skirt Fire Marshal, because who doesn't want to deal 10 damage? Riot Piker. Some of these are kind of generic, you know, the Riot Piker, Mog Flunky, Goblin Raider, Subterranean Scout. Now, of course, I am playing with the Chain Whirler. I played Standard last night. I know I'm recording this like, oh God, a week and a half out, because I'm dropping videos every odd number day, and right now I think I have 5 or 6 lined up already in front of this one. But I experienced the Standard thing last night. My Llanowar Elves got Chain Whirlered, so that's happened to me once, and quite frankly, that's probably all it will happen. Battle Squadron. Okay, now this is a cool ship. Now, granted, it's, you know, ship full of goblins, so what is that? What is the card that Aaron was talking about? Goblins for maintenance. Well, let's just set the whole thing on fire and call it a day. But Rabble Master, kind of awesome. It's going to make you some tokens. The Beetleback Chief's going to make you 2 tokens. War Marshal's going to make you 1. And, of course, Siege Gang Commander's going to make you 3. And since we're doing the token shenanigans here, let's get into the token making cards. You know, of course, we have the Dragon Fodder and the Krinko's Command. Hordling Outburst gives us 3, and Goblin Rally gives us 4. Goblin Scouts from like Mirage gives us 3, but I didn't put it because it's 5 for 3. I just don't know. Okay. We've got to find something to take out. I have Goblin Lore in there simply because, you know, there's Goblin in the name. We do need a little bit of card draw. Not really messed up about if we discard any good cards, because let's face it, it's Goblins. So, oh, I found it. Ley Line of Punishment's out. Goblin Wizard is in. So, hey, look, we're playing Goblin Wizard now. I'll have to go back and edit the deck list on Tapped Out. I'm actually looking for a different... If you guys know any, of course, by the time that you see this, I'll hopefully have one picked out. But Tapped Out, EDH Rec does not scrape Tapped Out. EDH Rec has how it works is they scrape all the various deck list sites to composite, to make their big composite database that they've got. But Tapped Out is not one of them. And I'm trying to I don't want to spoil too much here because I don't know how far out we are, but EDH Rec, I've been talking with them. Great guys, wonderful guys, and we're going to try to get something in the works. But Goblin Lore led me down the other red draw spells. You know, you got Dangerous Wager, Cathartic Reunion, and Tormenting Voice. Does MTG Goldfish? I think they scraped that one. Let's see. Let's look at some removal. Quote, removal. Of course, it starts with lightning bolt, and from there, of course, we go to shock, chain lightning, magma spray, magma jet. Got to have the goblin shot, tar fire. Got to have it because, it's a goblin. Flame javelin. I'll admit, saw the flame javelin. I was like, it's 3 for 4, but it's shiny. Red elemental blast is going to take care of our cyclonic rift problem. Hopefully. Shatter and fireball, because I almost didn't put fireball in there, but I was like, what's going to happen? How bad are the feels going to be if I draw that mana geyser and I can get 40 or 50 mana out of it and have nothing to do with it? I'll be like, man, I wish I had a fireball. So let's look at the other stuff now. I started down this little rabbit hole with the Goblin War Strike, because the Goblin War Strike, it's 1 damage, or it's 1 mana for damage equal to goblins. And I was like, well, that's kind of like Mob Justice. Not only hits a player, and then Morningtide gave us the choose the creature type. Now, you can hit a creature or a player with this. Massive Raid is kind of similar. So it's all about keeping, dude. So that's why I don't have like any board wipes whatsoever, which is, bad, but let's face it, we're playing goblins. We're playing mono red in EDH. We've kind of accepted we're the worst deck at the table. Now, some of these cards are just I felt I have to play with goblins, like Quest for the Goblin Lord. It's really good. Enters the battlefield, so you don't have to cast it, so your dragon fodder does count for 2. So that's pretty sweet. Goblin War Drums. It just comes out quick. What is it now? I think this is Menace. Yeah, what this is called. And of course, I had to have Goblin Grenade because it's a thing. It's a really good thing. Psycho Goblin deals some 5 damage. Now, Act of Treason and Threaten are more or less removal spells as well. Odds are we're going to kill them off or something. Now, putting a lot of dudes into play. Impact Tremors. This is another reason why, Krinko, my boy. I need to find another Krinko. And of course, mono red, we're playing Claws of Valakut, because why not? And our last card is Goblin Charbelcher. Now, I've been looking to put Goblin Charbelcher in a deck for a long time because I don't buy a whole lot of Masters packs, and most of the time I just get chaff. When I do, I'll buy like 1, but I got a full rare, so, I was like, Charbelcher, I'll use that someday. Today is that day. Let's see if we've got any kind of cool special lands here. Of course, I do have the Rogue's Passage because, I bought 500 of them. And Goblin Burrows just, seem to fit. And then Shimon Gorge. I like Shimon Gorge. Shimon Gorge is most popular in Rakdos decks because, it enables, the entire deck. But beyond that, it is straight up mountains because of Charbelcher. And I really, honestly, I thought about cutting those 3 for mountains, but I did want some kind of utility lands. That's what I've got for Mr. Squee 2.0. We have, so far, we have got 6 spoilers as of this recording. We've got 6 spoilers for legendary creatures in Guilds of Ravnica. I believe that's what it is. Whatever the Ravnica 3.0 is called. But I've started building them. Emma's almost done. She's the reason why I played Standard, is because that card is just, I love it. But it's really kind of weird because we've got 2 Selesnya in Tristani and Emma, but left one of each of the others. I wonder if we're going to end up with 2 per. I think that's what they've done in years past, was 2 legends per. So that would, in theory, we've got 4 left. I'm sure by the time that y'all see this, we'll have them, or at least know what they are. But yeah, that's what I've got. I do appreciate you watching. Y'all let me know what you think. Right now, I think we're going to shuffle and cut.